you still love Tubbo? Have you ever kissed Bilzo? Today you guys find out the truth. I took a random bus into the wild to answer some of your questions that have to be talked about. Before this video starts though, if you guys wouldn't mind pressing the subscribe button, I'd really appreciate it. We're so close to 200,000 subscribers and 74% of you guys aren't even subscribed. What are you doing? Subscribe. Anyway, on with the video. Alright, I just got off the bus. I don't really know where I'm going, but I'm just gonna kind of walk towards the woods and figure it out. I think we'll set up in those trees over there. I don't see that much greenery anymore. I think since moving out, it's just like one of those things you forget to do. Especially at this time of year, like it's so important. Like, I know it's not very green, don't get me wrong, but like, it's greener than everywhere else, you know? Alright, we're set up, we're in the woods. I've never done this before. This is kind of weird. In fact, let me bring you guys a little bit closer. So I don't really know what today's video is gonna be, guys. I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of just winging it. I really wasn't sure what to record this week. I've been doing weekly videos this year. That's my goal for 2024, is to upload every single week. And I really want to do it because I love making YouTube videos and I think it's really fun, but it gets kind of like confusing. Like, what do I do? So I thought, let's just go to the woods, pitch up a chair. I can sit down. You guys are gonna give me stuff to talk about. So this is, if it's boring, if the video is boring, it's your fault, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. I'm also kind of nervous because these are Tubbo's lav mics. Last time I recorded with these, one of them just didn't record, and I don't know why. Even though it's gonna look weird, I'm gonna record with two of them. I'm gonna prop you guys like this. Oh. No, you've fallen. Never mind. Sorry, Tubbo, I got your lav mic all covered in mud now. But yeah, I don't really normally do recordings by myself. So I think when I edit videos, I tend to like cut around myself because I like to think that like the people I record with are funnier than me, which is often true, but I maybe doubt my own humor a lot. I got some snacks. I did eat a lot of the snacks on the bus, admittedly, but we still have a little bit. And I thought, as we're in the woods, I got myself some marshmallows. They're gonna look at me and think, why the fuck is he sat in the middle of the woods by himself talking to a camera? If anyone asks, I'm a film student. I don't know what it is, just being a film student is a better it's a better occupation. No, I'm not gonna try. You guys know what I'm trying to say. It sounds better than saying you're a YouTuber if you say you're a film student. Even though technically a YouTuber, you could argue, is a more successful film student. Oh my God, there's a dog. Maybe they want to be on the Badlinu video. I feel like secretly I kind of wanted to be like near some people. There's more curveballs in the video. Does that make sense? First question is, why the woods? Nature. I do think that it's like just a thing that I don't think people do enough these days. I could have filmed this video at my house. There's just so many distractions. You know, here, it's like, what are the distractions? Sit back, look at the leaves. I don't know, it's just peaceful, isn't it? Because I live in the city, right? Brighton's a lovely city. It's got the sea, and it's got a few little green patches, but not many, all right? So I don't really get out into the country that much anymore, and I feel like anywhere in the UK, you're never really that far from the green. The green, what does that even mean? That sounds like I'm talking about fucking drugs. Yeah, I don't know, I've been really trying to make an effort, I think, to get away from social media as much, which I know is kind of ironic because I'm a YouTuber and it's my job. I got some Baby Bells. If you don't know what Baby Bells are, you're missing out, man. It's just cheese, but it's so good. It's so good, man. If I ever had a Baby Bell as a kid, it was a treat, I'll tell you that much. Bang. I probably shouldn't have put it all in my mouth. I'm gonna have a look at some of the questions that people have asked. If you could date Tommy, would you do it? Why is that the first one I read? No, he's disgusting, man. Have you seen this guy? He dribbles constantly. Genuinely, I think out of all my close friends, okay, this is maybe getting a bit personal. He'd probably be quite low on the list. But that's not because I don't love him. I love him as a friend. But like, if it was between like, you know, Tom and Jack Manifold. Actually, that's quite a difficult one. No, I wouldn't date Tommy, but I appreciate, I mean, good question, I guess. Are you really Tubbo's dad? Well, technically, yeah, because he did sign an adoption paper that was technically real. I think Tubbo needs to watch what he signs in future, because wedding, now this, I mean, let's bring out the marshmallows. Why not? As a little, it's like a jet. All right, one toasted marshmallow there. That tastes like ass, man. All right, well, top tip, don't toast marshmallows with a lighter. Bad idea. I mean, they're plant-based. You wouldn't want to eat burnt plants, would you? Am I coming to TwitchCon 2024? I would like to come to TwitchCon 2024 because I didn't go to TwitchCon Paris last year because all of like the riot stuff. It was just, I don't know, I just didn't really want to go. I travel a lot and I don't know, sometimes I like to just be at home, I think, more these days. I do love traveling. I love traveling, but I have to plan for it now. I feel like I used to be a lot more spontaneous and now I'm like enjoying having a bit more routine, I think. But yeah, I think I will. I don't think I'll go to America just because I'm gonna be in America for like 2 months on tour. Also, when you go to America, you have to make like a big trip out of it, I feel like. Like there's no point going to America for 2 days. It's a waste of time. I may as well spend the whole week there if I'm going. Do you have a little crush on Bill though? Just a little. I don't know, man. I feel like I always found Bill a bit gross, but like, I love him, you know? I don't know if I could be in a relationship with him. Does that make sense, guys? It's not that I couldn't fall in love with him, but it's Bill. I think I just care about him a lot. I'd just always be worrying about him if I was in a relationship with him. It's weird. I've had friendships with people who have bad mental health, but I never had a friendship with someone so close and then them have bad mental health. It's hard because you can't always help them. Like literally all I want in this world, I would just want them to be happy. You can't always just like click your fingers and make that happen. With mental health, like it takes a long time. Well, I was in the middle of a really deep chat and the camera decided to be too hot. I don't know why. It's fucking freezing, man. I'm in like multiple layers. All right, we should be back. By the way, don't know if any of you guys are vegetarian or vegan. Veganuary has been absolutely dog shite this year. I'm sorry, all right, normally it's decent, but this year was fucking appalling. This is a message to all of you, you big corporations, you bellends. What happened? Why did everything get shit this year? I was expecting something really cool to come out from all these restaurants, all these like fast food chains. Nothing at all. Don't get me wrong. If you did bring something out, well done. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, big enterprises. Having said that, Walker's brought out this, which is, you know, very nice of them. Thank you, Walkers. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, I was trying to talk about Bill, but I guess the camera just fucking hates Bill. So, yeah, fuck him, I guess. Not really. I love you, Bill. I miss you lots. I think I always had this doubt that, like, I was just the awkward kid who was, like, friends with a bunch of funny people. And that I didn't have my own humor. But Bill showed me that actually, like, if I kind of can just, like, be myself, like, people do like it. That was a huge confidence change for me, especially over the past year. I didn't realize, like, how close friends we could be, because we're quite different in a lot of ways, but he really helped me. It's like today, this time last year, I would not have ever just gone by myself and recorded a video in the woods. I wouldn't have done it. I just would have thought, no, that's what's the entertainment in that? I sit and chat a bunch of shit for ages. Oh. These are so good. Oh yeah, these are good. If any of you guys are like wondering, by the way, how Bill is, I've spoken to him a bit. He's not the best he's ever been, but I really want to see him soon because he doesn't live in Brighton anymore. I can't just pop round. All right, I've officially given up. I'm not going to talk about Bill's mental health. If the camera really doesn't want me to do it, I'm not going to do it. Cameras are weird, man. This is like the first time I've like properly used the camera for a video. If you're a starting YouTuber, honestly, don't bother with the cameras. It's too expensive. Like, if you're gonna spend any money at all, spend it on getting a phone with a good camera. That's genuinely all you need to make a good YouTube video. All right, we're back. How's life, Fred? You know what? Life's pretty good. I feel like January's a shit month for a lot of people. So, sucks to be you, I guess. No, sorry. I think I've enjoyed it because it's been the first time I've actually felt like on top of like my work for a long time. What was the reason for dyeing your hair this orangish color? Guys, I know it kind of looks ass, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, it doesn't look bad. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I should go home and dye my hair tonight. I'll do it for you guys. Do you think small content creators still have a chance to become popular when you're around? Well, I think so, because I don't plan on going anywhere. I think anyone has a chance to make it as a content creator. Very easy to overthink. You can think of the best ideas in the world, all right? You're probably better off just get on with it. Just make a video. It really doesn't matter what video you make. If it's a bad idea, it's fine. Just make another video. If you guys sit around and wait to have the best idea in the world, it's never gonna happen. You're never gonna have the best idea in the world. If you just keep making stuff, eventually you'll make something and it'll go well. There's a little dog coming to me. Hello. Hello. Hiya. See, this is why I'm in the woods. Yeah, they just looked at me really weird. I just don't really care anymore. I got past that barrier a long time ago. The day I passed that barrier was when Tom asked me to dress up in a Minecraft costume and just walk to the park. And you know what? At the time, it felt so stupid, but realistically, no one cared. Don't get me wrong. Maybe at the time it wasn't cool, but I look back on it and I'm like, you know what? I'm glad I did that. Do you know any word in Spanish? Hola from Spain, Lamau. I'm actually learning Spanish, and I'm not just one of those people who's just hopped on the Duolingo trend recently. No, I've got a 460-day streak. If you want to add me on Duolingo, Freddie Hackett, all right, you'll see me. I'm big into my Spanish. It's just genuinely something I'm really interested in. If you guys think I should get a teacher, then let me know. I'm tempted to get like a Spanish tutor. I feel like that's the best way probably to learn. Have you ever kissed Bilzo? I don't think I have. Yeah, I don't think I have. I've kissed most of my friends, but not Bill. Who/what was your gay (bi) awakening, if you don't mind sharing? There's quite an interesting story about this. I think growing up in school, it was just a thing that everyone called me gay. I just was like, no, they're just saying that because they want to upset me. Like, I'm not actually gay. I was like, yeah, no, there's no way I could be attracted to boys. But in a weird way, I feel like the fact that people picked on me made me more open to the idea of it. If that makes sense. And the first person I kind of spoke to about it was Toby. Chats about it really kind of just helped me realise it. So I guess in a way you could say Tubbo was my gay awakening. Take that how you want. I think just talking to friends about it sometimes can really help you kind of understand how you feel. I think for me, when I like had a crush on a guy for the first time, probably when I was like a lot younger, but I think I just probably thought, oh, no, that's just a cute guy. Do you know what I mean? Now I look back at it, I'm like, yeah, like you definitely had a crush on him. What you want about? I think sexuality is a weird thing, and it's often hard to talk about because I know I think everyone has different experiences with it, and it's weird. I think it's a lot harder kind of discovering your sexuality when you're in school than it is as an adult. I don't know what it's like these days, but when I was at school, the environment around me, it was very negative towards anything, even just slightly gay. Now I'm at a point where I really don't care what body part you have. It doesn't really matter, you know. Just you be you, I guess. That actually got really quite in depth, that. Yeah, well. Is Tommy a good son-in-law? I've just seen this. I mean, I would say so, you know. It kind of helps when your best mate accidentally becomes your son-in-law. It doesn't really change any dynamic. He's still annoying and he's still there, so. What is your favourite film? When it comes to films, I think it really, honestly, it can change a lot depending on like what kind of vibe. But a film that I put on and I always feel good and I just know every single aspect of it and I love two pieces is the SpongeBob movie. If you guys want to laugh, you guys can laugh. But that film is S tier. It is so good. If you haven't watched it, please watch it. Just watch it tonight, have a few bevs. I don't know what you want to do, but just sit down and watch the SpongeBob movie. This is technically a kid's film. It ain't. What do you enjoy about being a content creator? I think you can kind of literally make anything you want. There's certain videos I've made before that I've just kind of made because I wanted to. If you guys have watched the wooden spoon video, again, it actually performed probably the worst video on my channel in the past like few years, but I really enjoyed making it. It was such a dumb, stupid little video and I did like a little song. It was just fun. And I think that's what a video needs to be. I'm not always going to make videos like that. Sometimes they take a bit longer to make. But I love being able to kind of just do whatever I want. My whole life, I've always talked to myself in the mirror. I've always spoken to myself. Even when no one's there, I've just talked to myself. And I don't know why I've done it. It's just something I've always done. I don't know if any of you guys do that. I don't know if I'm just a weirdo who talks to myself, who needs to get, you know, some help. I don't know, but I've just always talked to myself. That's why I like just talking to a camera. I'm just doing what I always do. Since when were you ginger? Vomit emoji. That is, okay guys, I'm gonna dye my hair this week. You know what? That's what I'll do. I will put it at the end of the video. How are you? Opinions on drafts. I never really thought much of drafts, I'm gonna be honest. About half a year ago, I saw a giraffe in person. And oh my God, I love them. They're so cool. I love giraffes. They're like my favorite animal now. I think I fell in love with an animal. Wait, no, that sounds weird. You guys know what I mean. I love giraffes. They're my favorite animal now. But are they? Because I also love penguins. It's a difficult one. I love giraffes though. That's my opinion. Your mum. All right. What about her? My mum is a lovely lady. You know what? My mum's the goat. And my dad. My dad's also the goat, all right? Big shout out to my parents. Just my whole family. They're all goated. Did you ever have any doubts when you first became a content creator? I don't think so. I think I just always loved YouTube. I loved watching YouTube and I just thought it was really cool. And I guess if I have any doubts, it was when I was at school because people would find my channel and make fun of it. You need to start somewhere. Who cares if they're dumb and cringy? That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to make cringy things. You're supposed to look back and go, yeah, man, that happened, you know? Don't be ashamed of it. I understand that bullying can happen. It's like one of those things, it's like so difficult. When you're at school, how do you like do the things that you love without letting people shame on you? Do not let them stop you, okay? It's not always easy, but never stop your passions, especially creative passions. It really doesn't matter what people think. Can you find elves in this forest? I don't think so. I did look for some elves, but none were found, unfortunately. Are you a human, honestly? Would a human do this?
Didn't think so.
What's your favourite thing about TommyInnit? He gives very good advice. All right, Tom gives really good advice. Like, you wouldn't expect it, but Tom is just very understanding, I think. I think he's always willing to learn himself, and I think that's a really good trait to have. He's kind, and he gives good advice. Do you still love Tubbo? Now this is something we got to talk about, guys. Do I still love him? Well, yeah. It's been tough. It's been really tough, you know. Coming to terms with maybe that he just, you know, doesn't want to date his friends. Me and Tom maybe just have a little bit of a weird obsession. We both made love songs about him. I mean, that really says it all, doesn't it? And I was in both the love songs. My Gay Awakening, wow, it was Tubbo. We've discussed this. He's a beautiful boy, you know. If anything, the fact that he doesn't love me or Tom just makes me love him more. What if Tom has a kid? Does that make me a granddad? I'm not ready to be a granddad. I'm only 20. He could get a restraining order. I guess that's the final straw, which is I think might end up happening, honestly. Yeah, I mean, I just want you guys to be updated, kept in the loop. We've all got the best intentions. We just want Tubbo to be happy. Me and Tom just know deep down that he loves us both, and I think that's the problem, is he can't admit it. All right, I've taken the camera off the tripod. We're gonna cut to myself dyeing my hair. Like, you guys have been asking why I'm ginger. All right, I'm fed up. All right, let's just do it.